Hey, what is going on, everyone? My name is Krosama, and I used to build Gundam models. Now, I was thinking of, like, what am I going to wear? I was like, I gotta represent something that, is Gundam, is something that's kind of boring, something that's old, and I honestly could not find a single shirt that matched all three. So I just grabbed my Gundam Age 1 normal shirt because it's the best Gundam series ever. But yeah, I just want to make a video, once again, not a Gundam video. I wanted to just make something that I could talk to you about. I'm over here in the cold, hardwood floor, and I'm going to be drinking a Chuhai, a strong zero, because I want this to be the most normal conversation about Gundam and about my overall, I guess, mentality towards it. Well, let's just jump into it. Let's see, Gunpla to me right now is just not what I'm desiring, which is weird because for about 13 years, Gundam has really been the main hobby of my life. But now it's like, I don't know if it's fulfillment. Like, I've kind of done everything, even though I have a large assortment of backlog. Or is it that maybe I'm just getting older and I don't find the sense of enjoyment the way I did when I was younger? Or I don't know. Maybe I'm just bored. Now, it's kind of hard to really pinpoint the moment this really happened. I could probably say it could have been around COVID. I don't think I was building as much during maybe like 2021, maybe 2022. I really noticed a downward slope in just my overall participation in the Gundam hobby, as well as just uploading videos and really anything else that kind of involved Gundam outside of just buying more Gundam models. Now, to play devil's advocate here, I do think it was also contributed by Bandai really toning down their overall Gunpla production. You didn't see a lot of Gundams in the retail side of things, and you saw a lot more focus on other franchises as well as their own, first party stuff, such as like the 30-minute missions, 30-minute sisters. They had, the Kamen Rider, Figurized Standard. They had the Pokepla. The Digimon stuff really started to pop. A large amount of things. And now we got the Armored Core, and we just have even more of the 30-minute missions every single month, every single week. It's becoming to the point to where it's like, is Gundam even the focus? Now, I honestly think Bandai, they're still focusing on Gundam, but I don't think they are doing it in the way that is making me want to build, because a lot of the prime kits that I would love to purchase is unfortunately always limited edition or it's P Bandai. And it's not to say that P Bandai is inherently a bad thing, but when so many things are like a Gundam base exclusive, a premium Bandai exclusive that sells out within 5 seconds of it being actually on the website, or limited edition to where it's only being sold at this one particular venue, the retail stuff just doesn't really seem that interesting at that point. And even some of the retail things, depending on where you are in the country, you either have to get there like usually like 30 minutes to 45 minutes early, and then you have to run to the store or inside the store just to get to the shelf to try and grab it before someone else can. Or, if you don't live in this beautiful country of Japan, you just have to really be at the mercy of, Bandai's distributors, whoever that may be in the States. And you really just have to hope that P Bandai itself is maybe going to go ahead and sell it, and it's not going to sell out. So it's really painful to really try to get your hands on a lot of Gundams. Luckily, I'm pretty good at getting the Gunpla here at G-Soul, which is over in the Parco Mall in Okinawa. So I usually can get there very early, and I have the speed walk, and then I have to wait in about a 40 minute to an hour line to just purchase it. But normally, if I want a model kit, I'm probably going to get it on that Saturday morning of release. But yeah, during COVID, it was much worse. Like, I would run, like, the store would open, and then I would run up the stairs just to, like, go and try and grab it. And there would always be a limited amount of whatever that retail model is. And then I usually have to fly across the country to just go to a limited, venue just to get a particular model kit. Like, I love the, recirculation color stuff, but nine times out of 10, it's hard to get those upon release unless you're just going to buy it from a reseller. Now, this doesn't mean that I dislike all the other stuff that Bandai's putting out there. I actually really love the Digimon kits. I do love a lot of the side things that they do. Some of the Kamen Rider kits are really fun, but I think it's either too much or too little of the particular thing that I want that's got me just disinterest in building model kits. And I don't know what to really say about it, but I am finding enjoyment in other things now. Started really with Beyblade. Started Beyblade last year in November, and it has been a thrill to play. But even that, I've kind of slowed down a little bit because a lot of the main Beyblades that I've been wanting to get are, once again, limited edition, venue exclusives, rare Bay get, exclusives, some exclusivity in some manner upon release. So you usually have to wait until much later when the meta is already gone to try and get it, and then it's usually not as viable, or could be at the mercy of resellers. So yeah, the Beyblade stuff, I'm kind of a slight downward tilt. And what I'm doing right now is just playing some World of Warcraft, and that's honestly been a thrill. I've loved every minute of getting back into World of Warcraft, but what I've noticed is I kind of shut the entire world out, and I focus on World of Warcraft. And maybe that's not the hobby that I really should be focusing on, because, World of Warcraft is an MMO. In theory, I should be hanging out with other people, talking to other people. I talked to a few people here and there while raiding, but some people stop playing in the middle of me getting back into it. So at this point, I'm kind of like alone, and plus the whole time difference. I can't always get on when my friends are getting on and they're doing raids and dungeons and everything. But I still really have a great time just exploring the world. So yeah, that's like what my outlet for escapism is. Like, it's World of Warcraft. And it used to be Gundam, but now I started getting a little stressed with Gundam because of the fact that I was looking at every kit and thinking, can I make content out of this? And the first thought wasn't, I want to build this to put it on the shelf. And that's really just something in my own mind. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of a recollaboration. I'm just going to recollaborate or recalibrate my body, and I'm really just going to think about the hobby, and I want to come back and just approach it as a hobbyist that just so happens to make videos on the side on particular models that I may enjoy. So yeah, I am bored. I am bored of Gundam. And that is largely part of me just not really enjoying the hobby the same way I used to. But I also kind of shift a little bit of blame to Bandai for just not making Gundam as thrilling as it was, if that makes any sense. And this could be completely all in my mind. I'm not saying this is a factual statement. Maybe some other people share the same sentiment as I do. But when I go shopping for Gundam, it's stressful. It's not exciting like it was back in the day when there was plenty of stock, and I can casually go take the train to Hiroshima, and I was like, okay, this kit is coming out this morning. I know I can walk around the city, and I'm going to find this kit 100%. But during COVID, it was not 100%. In fact, it was extremely seldom that a retail kit will still be on the shelves if I got there hours after the stores open on its release. So, yeah, it became a little stressful. And even now, it's like I have to wake up super early on a Saturday morning to drive about 45 minutes down south to then park, go up various stairs in the mall, just to wait for the mall to open, and then I gotta rush to the store to then grab the kit, wait in a long line like I mentioned earlier. And that's not fun. It really isn't. That's not the hobby. I'm not saying like that is the main thing of the hobby is going to buy the thing. But when starting the process of building, when that process starts with stress, the whole thing just kind of ends up being stressful to me. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to really say about it. I really miss the days that I'll buy whatever I want, build whenever I want it, and not really think about content. But it's like, oh, maybe I could make a video out of this, and I do make a video. And it's other things, all the small things here and there, like the time difference. You know, me being in Japan, it's a little bit harder for me to live stream directly to everyone when everyone else is awake. So if it was like 9 p.m. my time, I'm like, 8 or 9 p.m. at night is the perfect time to stream to the United States. You know, whether it's Eastern or Central, whatever. Now it's like I gotta wait until midnight to stream just to get people in the morning, or I need to wake up at like 6 a.m. Or 7 a.m. in the morning to stream just to get to the nighttime period throughout the United States that people would watch. So yeah, it sucks because I can't really stream as proficient as I really wanted to. We'll see though. I'm gonna try and just change some things here and there. I got things, man. I got a whole room full of just enjoyment and all my model kits that desperately are calling out to be built. I got all my tools, all my paints that need to be used. They can't just continue to sit here collecting dust. I need to use my tools. I need to use my paints. So I don't know. It's just going to take me really getting back into it forcefully if need be. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Don't really have much else to say. I just came into the room and I'm going to like kind of bunker down in here tonight, and I'm going to figure out what I need to do to start building and to start painting again. That's it. That's all I really got for you guys. If you are still subscribed, thank you so much. And I will say this. I will be back.